Good evening, Rotorua, and welcome to City News. Just ahead in tonight's bulletin, the Rotorua District Council's Corporate and Customer Service Committee meet tomorrow to finalise rates increases. Over 200 Christchurch evacuees are registered in the Bay of Plenty, and the Chiefs have their first win after the disappointing start to the Super 15 competition. Those stories just ahead on City News. The Rotorua District Council Corporate and Customer Service Committee will reconvene tomorrow to continue discussions around the Council's annual budget. Last week, the committee met for 5 hours to discuss the controversial airport debt of nearly $4 million and whether ratepayers would have to cover it. However, Council Chief Executive Peter Guerin told the meeting he would fund the airport debt from cuts to the Council's annual budget. Tomorrow's meeting should see a decision made about the level of increases to rates and the airport loan solution. And Rotorua District Council Chief Executive Peter Guerin will talk more about this issue in tomorrow night's City News. Evacuees from quake-damaged Canterbury have been welcomed to the Bay of Plenty by Regional Council Chairman John Cronin. So far, about 200 registrations have been received from people arriving in the Bay. Chairman John Cronin says Bay of Plenty people were well aware of the difficulties evacuees were facing, and the region would do everything it could to help them in the weeks ahead. Mr Cronin says he knew Bay residents would welcome evacuees and give them the support they needed to get back on their feet. And he says registration of evacuees is needed to enable authorities to assess needs and to help emergency services and friends and family in other parts of the country to contact them. Information for evacuees is available at both Tauranga and Rotorua airports and the Rotorua Eyesight bus terminal on the corner of Fenton and Arawa streets. The Children's Family Fun Day, which marks the National Children's Day, was to have been held at the Redwoods yesterday but has been postponed until this weekend. Event organiser Julian Wilkinson says Saturday's heavy rain meant safety might have been compromised, so postponing the day was best all round. She says on the plus side there is now more time for races in the Bunnings Great Go-Kart race to get prepared. And the Children's Family Fun Day is on Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. In sport tonight, the Chiefs overcame the loss of captain Mills Muliaina to injury to hammer the Melbourne Rebels 38-10 in their Super 15 rugby match in Hamilton over the weekend.
No, I was a bit excited, to get called up again. It's always exciting times when you're named in the team. I think, there's been a lot of disappointment the last couple of weeks, obviously, with our performance. And so, we tried to be positive this week and really get everyone up because we know we've got it within the team. And today we were able to put that on the field. And I think the conditions helped us a little bit today to really temper our natural instinct to run with the ball. We played a bit of field position, which got us into some good positions, and we capitalised on some mistakes. That's what we're good at. So.
Sport Bay of Plenty has a new coach force officer for Parafed in the Bay of Plenty. Sophie Jackson is on board as the Bay Trust Coach Force Officer. She has a degree in sports development and fitness, as well as a BA Honours degree in sports development, and has worked as a regional officer for badminton in England. Sophie Jackson hopes to develop coach knowledge, skills and delivery. Ms Jackson will also develop essential relationships and contacts to enable understanding and ease of access for disabled athletes. She will also develop and implement programs that will enable the development and delivery of key events in the Bay of Plenty for athletes with disabilities. For more information, you can contact Sophie at parafedbop.co.nz. And Cameron Brown won his 10th Ironman title in Taupo on Saturday. Brown was greeted at the finish line by his two sons, Braden and Josh, and wife Jenny. Second place was Terenzo Bozzoni, with third place going to Matthias Heisch. In the women's race, first place went to Sam Warriner, who was competing in her first official Ironman, with Miranda Caffrey coming in second, and third place going to Joe Lawn. To weather now for Rotorua and the surrounding area. Tonight, fine southerly winds, overnight a chilly low of 6. Tomorrow, Tuesday, fine southerly breezes, high of 21 and a low of 8. Wednesday, fine, light winds, a high of 19 and a low of 10. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for Tuesday. Southerly 10 knots becoming northeast 5 knots in the afternoon. Waves less than half a metre and fine. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Coming up after the break, I talk with Rotorua District Councillor Charles Sturt. Rose and Kathy from Age Concern join us, and Head of Sport at Rotorua Boys High, Gordon Hunt, talks to me about school sport. City News returns right after this break.